Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where I have arrived in Airworth for what will be my fourth round of the Hoot Bowl dailies. Though the first three of them, they were all in Snowbourne. So let us go and find out what missions we have here. Okay, Hey Cliff, Frog Slime, alright, and Terrors of the Forest.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
The Haycliff is a place that I wish we could completely avoid, but the frogs within are too special. Oh no, not those frogs. And the tunnels allow for slime to grow upon them, and we have found that it is no equal when it comes to treating wounds. Venture into the Haycliff and return with several of these frogs. They are shy and quick, but can be caught if you are persistent. Okay. And the other? Terrors of the Forest.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The wood trolls within the Haycliff are brutal creatures, dark, perverted nature brought to bear upon the rotting, dead wood of the forest. To continue to use the Haycliff of forest resources, the wood trolls within must be called and rot back to the earth from whence they came. Head to the Haycliff and defeat the wood trolls that you find there. Alright. Well, I have no objections to defeating wood trolls, so let's go into Haycliff. And according to my tracker here, I need 90 more wood trolls to finish up my racial date, so absolutely no objections to destroying a few wood trolls. Now I need to keep track. Oh. Those things are sneaky, aren't they? Alright. I'm trying to keep track of the frogs if I can. Here you go. We went down quickly. Now the question is, do we have troll elders or anything like this? I'm not too sure whether the frogs are going to be treated as objects or as NPCs. Oops, a daisy. Alright, 3. I haven't seen any signs of any frog. Hold on, I think there's a frog up there. Okay, they'll have quest rings on them. Alright. I guess that answers my question. And I better go after this one also. Then I can see if I can track down that frog. Alright. I thought I saw a frog. Oh! Okay. Now, it appears that frog disappeared from me. Oh, oops. Ah, well, we can go this way. These trolls aren't lasting very long. I could farm this place before wood trolls take care of my enmity, right? Well, that'll probably make the episode a little bit too long for me to slay 100 of these things. Okay, 90 of them. Well, I haven't seen any sign of any. Well, I did see one sign of a frog earlier. Oh, speaking of frogs. Okay, that is. Oh, I only need 2 frogs. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I might as well kill a couple extra trolls while I'm around here until I see the next frog. Oh. Uncharted territory. I was wondering when one of those things was going to stun me. It happens so often. Ooh, nice. And that's level 86, which is going to be a good one to achieve. Let's see. F10. Go. Got it! Alright. Let's get out of here and report back to Aworth. I have brought back the frogs.
Will you aid the horse lords?
You didn't eat any, did you? The slime will help with our freshest batch of wounds, but we will need more soon. Alright. And terrors of the forest.
Our mission is dire.
Until the enemy is driven from these lands, I fear that the wood of the Haycliff will continue to fight against us. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Alright, now before I do the next round, I think it is time for some foraging. Okay, there is my little satchel. And my sword. Okay, so now they're updated. I have all these things that have been waiting for because they were for when it hit level 86 because there were ones, I guess, dropping. Was it missions or something like this? Anyway, whatever it is, they were dropping the level 86 versions instead of the level 50 version. So now that the 86 versions are usable, okay, I'll be able to get those up. But traceries, those are the ones I'm really wondering about. 4 skills damage. I think that's one that I have been using. And then this one is pot skills cooldown. I'm pretty sure I used that one, right? Let's see. Pot skills cooldown, good. And okay, yeah, I'm downgrading it in that, but since it's a new one in there, I could start to put. But the physical mitigation bonus in there is going to be useful. And the 4 skills damage. Is that one in here? I'm going to have to decide whether or not I want that one or not. For now, we could just tot the pot skills cooldown. I'll just drop this into here. So I'll start working on leveling that up. And I'll think about this later on whether or not I want to have 4 skills damage or not as one of my items, because it looks like that I don't have anything that can take it at the moment. The question is that better than something I have already? I have a feeling I went and chose which masteries I was using carefully over the course of time. So most likely I'm not going to switch anything out at this time, but of course I could always use it for script if needed. Now, with that done, let's see what the next set is. We have here the Siege of Aworth, Catapults.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
The Uruks from the south are preparing to march upon the town once more. I can see the vile catapults rolling out to their encampments as we speak. The town cannot withstand much more punishment. Their siege weapons must be dismantled, or we will not have a town left to defend. Join me in battle, and we shall defend our own, all right? And also, Uruks of the Vale.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Though the southern half of Aworth burns, we have held the remainder of the town. The enemy desperately wants to see it turned into naught but ash. They march again upon our walls. They must be driven back, and the town must be defended once more. All right, so we need to kill 10 Uruks and destroy 4 catapults. I guess we could try that. Yeah, I can hear the sounds of battle already. Now, question is, where would I find some Uruks? I suppose they'll be up around here somewhere. But I'm seeing things falling upon the ground, little bits of fire coming through. Okay, these are the catapults I should be destroying, it looks like. Well, we'll start out with this Uruk right over here. Okay, we will... Oh, thing almost hit me on the head. Now I'm wondering, where are the crew? I guess the crews are just concentrating so much on their trebuchets over here that they are not even considering who else is in the area. Because I would presume that there are... Oh, of course! The crew members are trying to hide from me. So I can't see them because they're hiding. Of course! I should have known that from the beginning. Alright, that takes care of my quota of catapults. So let us go and... Oh, okay, it's an Uruk running towards the town or something like that. What if... Aha! Let's see if I can toss a bottle to one of them. There you go. Aha! Pulled you off. Okay, good. Alright, I need to get to them before they turn gray, since I don't get credit for the gray ones. But that should have taken a little bit of relief off the gate. It looks like all the ones down here. Is that... No, that... I thought I saw an orc there, but somehow... Oh, hold on. Let's intercept this one. There you go. You can go down. That's the tricky one on this one, is tracking down all the Uruks that you want. And of course, all the ones you want are signatures, but seeing how all the trolls were also signatures, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oops. Besides, they're dying pretty quickly. So, next. Of course, they're going in the opposite direction to make it tougher for me. 6. And I don't have enmity of the Uruk, so I don't need to stay around here to do a few extra. Okay, 7. Am I able... Oh, the yellow pot, that takes that's a very, very short range on that one. Must be something about it that makes it harder to throw. Probably not as firm a container or something like that. I think I just need one more and I will be done. Here, have a little fire. There we go. Perfect. And that's it for this area. So just find a convenient place where I can avoid being attacked by the Uruks. I know right now it doesn't look like even the town is safe, but that would be a perfect place to go to leave the instance. Hello, mission accomplished. Well, that should quiet things a little while.
What brings you to these lands?
The destruction of these catapults should delay the next assault for several days. A valuable amount of time to rest and rebuild. Yes.
Will you aid the horse lords?
For today, the town has been secured and the attack repulsed. Tomorrow will bring new battles, but now we rest. Now we rest. And that means we have one more quest we need to do here. Which one? I must admit there aren't any here that I particularly enjoy.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
If we have any hope of reclaiming Thornhope for the peoples of Rohan, the road to the north must be kept clear and open. If we cannot travel along these paths, then there is no chance Thornhope will be ours again. The road is currently being patrolled by a group of mounted Uruks. Roving bands move through the hills to the east and west of the road itself. While the enemy holds this ground, Thornhope will never return to our control. Okay, so let's go and write. Oh, this is an instance. Okay, good. And the reason why I'm saying good is because I was afraid it was going to be the regular landscape area where all sorts of weird things can happen. Here, only a few weird things can happen. Alright, so let us mount up. And let's see if we could find some of those raiding Uruks. I'm sure there'll be plenty of them at some point. Like here's one right over here. Okay, let's follow. Oops. One. Well, that could certainly have been a lot worse. Well, two. Not too bad. It's this painful dislocation that I am worried about at the moment. Let's. Now, whether it's a painful dislocation of my body parts or the horses, I don't know yet, but I suppose either one of them could give us trouble. Must have been with my left arm if I didn't have any trouble with that battle. There you go. Oh. Why aren't you doing anything? Well, we'll just have to... There we go. How about that? Red! Still doing that. Oh, I mean, if you insist on staying in one place, I can most easily oblige you. Alright? And let us get back up. There we go. Let's follow. Oh no, this is a normal and the other one was an elite. No wonder there was such a big difference. 2 grades of quality? There you go. Now we're done with that. I can get out of here, get back to Aworth, and be able to take a little bit of a rest. And of course, get back to Hootbolt. I've called their forces.
Our mission is dire.
The road's not yet clear, and more battles are yet to be fought, but you have won some great victories today. Alright, any victory where you're still alive at the end of it is a great victory, right? Alright. Now, that means the Hootbold. I believe that I have only 5 of these in order to get to
Our mission is dire.
ally with the Entwash Vale, and that's when I will unlock 2, 3, 4. Let's have some sort of bonus coming in there because it seems to be a little bit more than 1,200 each. Either that or my calculations are off, and so I see that number going up there. Unfortunately, the angle was wrong in order to catch it right. I guess that's the problem about being a hobbit. Everything's a little bit bigger than it should be. Alright, now let's see what we got here. Alright, so now I am allied with the Entwarsh Vale, which means that I should now have some NPCs I can speak with in order to make some improvements over in the Entwarsh Vale section of Hoofbold. Now, I did do several upgrades over into the Sudcroft section that were needed for ally. I have not gone up yet to the next into the Kindred area yet. I figure I'm going to take care of the ally ones first and worry about Kindred later. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, let's rebuild some tents. Yeah.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
So actually, it's going to bring out a large number of new deeds in there. So most likely, probably best to just not go to answer them all until I manage everything done in there. At least everything done for today, that is. Alright, so see if I can remove the number of these. Looks like we've got about maybe another 10 to 15 more, because of course fulfilling some of them will unlock others. So you can't tell by the number that are left. You just see the number increasing or decreasing over time on there. So eventually I should be able to take care of this sawmill, right? Because this sawmill still has... Actually, let's see. The smithy, the tower, the Entwarsh... Yeah, the lumber mill. Yeah, the lumber mill. We're talking about enhancements and stuff like this, but what about the lumber mill itself?
The Rohirrim have need of your services. Will you aid the horse lords?
Somebody must be
our success depends upon our strength.
Helping the primary lumber mill. Let's see.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Right? He's standing in front of the mill, right? Oh, this is the house, not the mill itself. Okay, we'll go and have a look at the mill then afterward. All right.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Said I was standing near the lumber mill. All right. Oh, I saw something change there when that happened.
The Rohirrim. What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Okay, good. Now the palisade should get a little bit of a... Okay, yeah, I saw the palisade get an upgrade over in that section.
Aid the Rohirrim. What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Good, and now just two more of them. The smithy.
Will need your aid. What brings you to these lands?
And then finally the tower of the Entwarsh Vale.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Alright, I guess the rest of them are going to need kindred in order to upgrade. I'm doing what I have 18. I moved this up on the Titan bar up here, so I have 18 of these tokens of Hootbold left. Yeah, this is the lumber. Okay, so yeah, as good as new. Though we did hit ally, that does not mean we're done with the Entwarsh Vale, because we still have the other two public instances to deal with, and that's what we're going to do in the next episode of River and Sea.